Aitchison College Junior School. I, Raj Ahmed, warmly welcome you to the Academic Prize Day 2025. Let us begin our proceedings with the name of Allah, the most beneficent, most merciful. I would like to request Yahya Yasir of class A6 Christian to recite the holy verses. The English translation will be done by Hussein Raza, class A6 Topaz, followed by the Urdu translation by Muhammad Arif Khan of class A6 Durga.
शुरू करता हूँ अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान निहायत रहने वाला है। अल्लाह जिसे चाहता है हिकमत देता है और जिसे हिकमत दी जाए तो बेशक उसे बहुत ज़्यादा भलाई मिल गई और अकल वाले ही नसीहत पकड़ते हैं। वमाईना इल्लल बलाग।
Before we proceed, I would like to give an introduction of our honorable chief guest, our dear old boy, Professor Sardar Muhammad Ali Ayaz Sadiq, who has graced the occasion today. Professor Ayaz Sadiq is the head of institute at Sardar Trust Eye Hospital and affiliated centers. His educational journey began in Aitchison College and later he went to King Edward Medical University. Later, he completed his ophthalmology residency at Mayo Hospital. He then pursued advanced fellowships in England and the United States. A former professor at King Edward Institute of Ophthalmology, he now leads one of the busiest ophthalmology centers in the city. Professor Ayaz has been instrumental in developing pediatric eye health services nationwide. He has authored Ophthalmology Explained and has also served as editor of Ophthalmology Pakistan. A beacon of knowledge, he champions global training resources through his free online lecture series. For his contributions and services, he has received the Distinguished Services Award from APOP, Association of Pediatric Ophthalmology of Pakistan, and the Gold Medal for Excellence in Ophthalmic Education. It is an honor to have you, sir. Thank you for gracing the occasion. Success is not measured by a single moment, but by the steady progress we make. Every challenge faced and every
honoring the efforts and accomplishments of our students throughout the academic year 2024 to 2025. This event is a testament to the hard work and dedication of our students who have achieved remarkable success. We now proceed to the prize giving ceremony. I would request the Honorable Chief Guest, our worthy principal, and respected headmistress to please step forward to give away the certificates and prizes to the upper primary classes. First up, we have A. Rose.
English subject prize, math subject prize, science subject prize and Urdu subject prize. Muhammad Azan Akbar from class K404. Progress prize goes to Muhammad Umar Saifullah Khan Tiwana, K4 Zircon. English subject prize, Ahmad Salman, K4 Crystal. Urdu subject prize goes to Hamza Rizwan from class K4 Crystal. Math subject prize and science subject prize, Muhammad Ibrahim Aitchison, K4 Crystal. Progress prize goes to Muhammad Ahmad Abu Bakr Shaheen, K4 Crystal. English subject prize, Hassan Suleiman Malik from K4 Emirate. Urdu subject prize, Arham Murtaza from class K4 Emerald. Math subject prize, Sayyid Muhammad Haider, K4 Emerald. Science subject prize goes to Muhammad Saim Khan from class K4 Emerald. Progress prize goes to Wali Hussain, K4 Emerald. English subject prize and Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Ismail Ishaq Ghumman, K4 Ruby. Math subject prize, Mir Anas Mahmood, K4 Ruby. Science subject prize, Sayyid Hussain Abbas from class K4 Ruby. Science subject prize and Urdu subject prize, Azlan Asif Jamshed, K4 Ruby. Progress Prize goes to Mohammad Yusuf Khurram, K for Ruby. English Subject Prize, Math Subject Prize and Urdu Subject Prize. Haris Shahriyar Mujib, K for Moonstone. Science Subject Prize goes to Mohammad Dawood Afzal Waraich, K for Moonstone. Progress Prize goes to Ammar Anwar Malik from class K for Moonstone.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Azlan Ahmed from K6 Topaz. English Subject Prize Shahzain Shahriyar Shahid, K for Opal. Urdu Subject Prize Muhammad Muntazir Mehdi, K for Opal. Math Subject Prize and Science Subject Prize Muhammad Mansoor Khan, K for Opal. Progress Prize Muhammad Abdullah Siddiq, K for Opal. He is not here currently. English Subject Prize, Math Subject Prize, Science Subject Prize and Urdu Subject Prize Muhammad Hamza Mudassar, K for Sunstone. Science Subject Prize Muhammad Farid Atiq, K for Sunstone. Progress Prize Muhammad Ahmed, K for Sunstone. English Subject Prize, Math Subject Prize and Urdu Subject Prize Muhammad Sulaiman Rame, K for Topaz. Science Subject Prize Musa bin Talha, K for Topaz. Progress Prize Murtaba Ahmed Chaudhary, K for Topaz. English Subject Prize, Math Subject Prize and Science Subject Prize Ahmed Hamza Khokhar, K for Amber. Urdu Subject Prize Sayyid Muhammad Aram, K for Amber. And last but not least, Progress Prize Sayyid Sarovar Kareem Hussain, K for Amber. Thank you.
with that, we come to the end of K4 prizes. Dear sir and madam, kindly be seated. Junior School Choir will now present Kalame Iqbal. Dear sir and madam, kindly join us again on the stage. K5 prizes will be announced now.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Muhammad Taha Fareed from class K6 Zircon. English subject prize, Math subject prize and Urdu subject prize goes to Saad Ali Nekokara, K5 Zircon. Science subject prize, Muhammad Arif Akbar, K5 Zircon. Progress prize, Ryan Malik, K5 Zircon. subject prize, Ahad Wine. He's on long leave. K5 Crystal. Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Hussain Basra. K5 Crystal. Math subject prize, Abbas Ali Khan Bakhtiyari. K5 Crystal. Math subject prize, Ahmad Waqas Zafar. K5 Crystal. Science subject prize, Mia Ahmed Misbah ur Rahman. K5 Crystal. Science subject prize, Muhammad. K5 Crystal. Progress prize, Muhammad Ahmed Khan. K5 Crystal. English subject prize, Mustafa Ali. K5 Emerald. Math subject prize and Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Ayan Abbas. K5 Emerald. Science subject prize, Muhammad Hasnain Saad. K5 Emerald. Progress prize, Muhammad Hassan Mehdi. K5 Emerald. English subject prize, Math subject prize and Science subject prize, Muhammad Abdul Rafi. K5 Ruby. Urdu subject prize, Asif Ali. K5 Ruby. Progress prize, Rayan Nawaz. K5 Ruby. English subject prize, Muhammad Zayan Amar. K5 Moonstone. Urdu subject prize, Musa Umar. K5 Moonstone. Math subject prize, Azlan Ahmed. K5 Moonstone.
Thank you.
Science subject prize, Ar-Mughal Ijaz Anwar. K5 Moonstone. Progress prize, Chaudhary Mustafa Zahoor Elahi. K5 Moonstone. Thank you.
Jamshed and I am from class K6 Garnet. English subject prize Muhammad Ali Fahad K5 Opal. Urdu subject prize Abdullah Mustafa K5 Opal. Math subject prize Sayyid Hussain Raza K5 Opal. Science subject prize Ghulam Mustafa K5 Opal. Progress prize Muhammad Ibn Zahur Ahmad K5 Opal. English subject prize and science subject prize Muhammad Musa Noor Malvi K5 Sandstone. Math subject prize and Urdu subject prize Shahir Tanveer Chima K5 Sandstone. Progress prize Miraj Bhandara K5 Sandstone. Math subject prize and Urdu subject prize Abdul Moiz Mustafa K5 Topaz. English subject prize Ibrahim Zishan K5 Topaz. Science subject prize Muhammad Ahmad Karamat K5 Topaz. Progress prize Shakir Hamza Khan K5 Topaz. Math subject prize and science subject prize Ahmad Kamran K5 Amber. Progress prize Mia Muhammad Shahryar Saeed K5 Amber. Urdu subject prize Muhammad Usman Khan K5 Amber. Last but not least, English subject prize Sayyid Muhammad Taha Fareed K5 Amber. Thank you.
Dear sir and madam, please take your seats. Our all-time favorite college song will now be presented by the Junior School Choir.
Ya
stage again, one more time. Now, K6 prizes will be announced. English subject prize, Math subject prize, and Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Ali Junaid, K6 Zircon. Science subject prize, Muhammad Hamza Fareed, K6 Zircon. Progress prize, Abdul Base, K6 Zircon. English subject prize, Math subject prize, Science subject prize, and Urdu subject prize, Ibrahim Ali Chima, K6 Crystal. The Progress prize goes to Hamza Zishan Qureshi, K6 Crystal. English subject prize, Math subject prize, Science subject prize, and Urdu subject prize, Salahuddin Umar Mela, K6 Emerald. The Progress prize goes to Muhammad Hassan Kamran, K6 Emerald. English subject prize, Math subject prize, Muhammad Azan Janzeb, K6 Ruby. Urdu subject prize and Science subject prize, Muhammad Haider Ishaq, K6 Ruby. The Progress prize goes to Ali Zar Zulfikar, K6 Ruby. English subject prize, Shah Wali Asad, K6 Moonstone. Urdu subject prize, Sayyid Muhammad Ali Abbas, K6 Moonstone. Math subject prize, Hamza Zia, K6 Moonstone. Science subject prize, Rustam Majid Akhtar, K6 Moonstone. The Progress prize goes to Muhammad Ibrahim Khan, K6 Moonstone. He is not here. English subject prize and Math subject prize, Abdul Momen Murtaza, K6 Open. Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Hassan Ali, K6 Open. Science subject prize, Arham Abdullah Vir, K6 Open. first prize goes to Aris Jamshed Chima, K6 Open. English subject prize, Sayyid Kumail Haider, K6 Sunstone. Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Ashar Umar, K6 Sunstone. Math subject prize and science subject prize, Mustafa Aruj Virk, K6 Sunstone. Progress prize, Abdullah Bashir Bhatti, K6 Sunstone. English subject prize and Urdu subject prize, Muhammad On Abbas, K6 Topaz. Math subject prize, Sarim Jibran Rahman, K6 Topaz. Science subject prize, Isa Ali Jina, K6 Topaz. Progress prize, Muhammad bin Imran, K6 Topaz. English subject prize, Math subject prize and Science subject prize, Ibadur Rahman, K6 Amber. Urdu subject prize, Ahmad Akbar Khan, K6 Amber. Progress prize, Mia Rayan Ubaid Khurshid, K6 Amber. He is not here. However, his brother can receive his prize. Urdu subject prize, English subject prize and Science subject prize, Muhammad Mushaf Ali, K6 Garnet. Urdu subject prize, Abdul Majid Tariq, K6 Garnet. Urdu subject prize, Muhammad Afan Zafar, K6 Garnet. Math subject prize, Muhammad Darim Meher Ali, K6 Garnet. Science subject prize, Kabir Kashif Ahmed, K6 Garnet. He is not here with us. Science subject prize, Muhammad Hassan Aftab, K6 Garnet. Last but not least, Progress prize, Muhammad Haroon Sardar Khan, K6 Garnet. Thank you. Honorable Sir and Madam, please be seated. Previously from K6 Topaz and K6 Moonstone and currently in E2. I now invite Ahmed Akbar Khan and Mustafa Kamar to share their fond memories and reflections from junior school.
Good morning, respected headmistress, junior school, honorable principal, teachers and parents, and my fellow Aitchisonians. The poet W.H. Auden once said, "Time will say nothing, but I told you so." What he meant was that time flies, and we don't always realize how precious the present moment is until it has passed. Standing here today, looking back at my years in junior school, I can truly say time has flown faster than we could ever imagine. When I joined as a little K1 boarder, I thought life in junior school was just about chasing birds in the courtyards of Gwen House and running around freely. But soon I realized it also meant books, discipline, and yes, those very early wake-up calls. Junior school gave me so much more than just academics. I discovered my love for sports here, whether it was cricket, football, or just racing with my friends. The field became a place where I learned teamwork, discipline, and resilience. Apart from the numerous memories I've made on the sports field, one of my most precious experiences came last year when I was chosen as the announcer for the annual play. At first, I wanted to say no. I thought I didn't have it in me to stand in front of so many people. But with encouragement from my teachers and friends, I found courage. In the end, I gave a performance I'll never forget. That moment taught me that bravery is not just for the sports field, it's for life. Looking back, our 5 years in Gwen House and 6 years in junior school were filled with growth, laughter, and learning. It gave us more than just lessons. It gave us confidence, friendship, and resilience. I still remember how Ma'am Roxana encouraged us to be open-minded even when we were struggling, and how our headmistress and teachers made sure we grew not only in academics but also in sports and character. For me, junior school is not just a chapter. It is one of the most beautiful parts of my journey. It has shaped me, challenged me, and given me the memories and friendships that I will carry forever. Thank you, junior school, for everything.
Good morning, respected headmistress, principals, principal, teachers, parents, and my fellow Aitchisonians. They say time is the longest distance between two places. Today, as I stand here, I feel that distance between my very first day in junior school and today. I remember it as if it were yesterday, wandering around with my dad, looking for the very large and obvious gate, and still somehow being late. That was my first Aitchison adventure. Junior school truly gave me countless memories. I remember whispering in class, and yes, sometimes even copying homework. From taking long bathroom breaks, to secretly hoping for an event just so we could skip class, I grabbed every chance I could. And to be honest, I still would. But junior school was never about mischief. It was also about growth. One of the most memorable experiences for me was being selected to interview our principal. At first, I was shocked to be chosen. I had always been curious as to what he was like. To my surprise, I discovered not only his love for mountaineering, but also his fascination for plains and the rich history of his house. It was an honor and a privilege, and I feel lucky to be amongst the boys to be chosen for that experience. These years also taught us the meaning of perseverance. I joined in a time where everyone was struggling with COVID-19, yet Aitchison never stopped. Classes went online, lessons continued, and the spirit of learning never faded. That is why thousands dream of being here. Because Aitchison, it's not just a school, it's a family. We lift each other up, even in the tough times. We persevere, and truly, perseverance commands success. As Lon Waters once said, school is a building with 4 walls and tomorrow inside. Junior school has given us tomorrow, and it has opened the world for us. It is truly an honor to stand here today and commemorate the wonderful memories I've had in junior school. I would like to thank all my teachers for their support and guidance. Thank you all for making my journey unforgettable. Thank you. It is time for the announcement of special prizes. For that, I request the headmistress of junior school to please make the announcement.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. It's time to announce the most coveted prizes from the academic session 2024-25. We'll begin with, before we begin, I'll request both the gentlemen, thank you for being there already. So Sayyid Babar Ali handwriting prize and the English prize goes to Muhammad On Abbas. Sayyid Babar Ali handwriting prize Urdu goes to Muhammad bin Tahir. Academic Khan Award. So who's that? Muhammad Ashar Umar. Best Leaving Day Boy of the Junior School Academic, Salahuddin Umar Mela. Award for the overall best leaving boarder of the junior school, Muhammad On Abbas. So last not the least, the most awaited prize, the President's Trophy for the overall best leaving boy of the junior school. And the winner is Muhammad On Abbas. Run on. So here we come to the end of this award giving. I would like to invite our worthy principal, who is going to invite our dear chief guest for the day. Thank you so much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I should start by congratulating our brilliant boys for all the awards, accolades they won today, and especially the proud parents who are all sitting in front of me. Aren't our boys absolutely brilliant? Did you hear the speech of this fine, young, confident gentleman who stood here and spoke about his conversation with me? And I must tell you something. I've been here in Aitchison for a year, and it's been an absolute privilege and honor. And by far, the best time I spent at Aitchison is when I'm with the boys, and especially junior and prep school boys, because they're so much full of curiosity, and confidence is just absolutely amazing and wonderful. So today we have the honor of having our own old boy, Professor Dr. Ali Ayaz Sadiq, a name that is synonymous with excellence in ophthalmology and medical education. There's been an introduction before, and Ali and I were talking, and he said you can give a very personal, informal introduction. I'll save you that because I've known him for many, many years. Professor Sadiq is currently the head of the Sardar Trust Eye Hospital and its affiliated institutes, one of the busiest ophthalmology centers in the city. His academic journey began at Aitchison College, followed by King Edward Medical University, where he earned his MBBS, followed by an ophthalmology residency at Mayo Hospital, King Edward Medical University. He further honed his expertise through prestigious fellowships in pediatric ophthalmology and strabismus at Alder Hey Hospital in Liverpool and Boston Children's Hospital, Harvard Medical School. As professor of the Institute of Ophthalmology, King Edward Medical University, Professor Sadiq has made remarkable contributions in the field of pediatric eye care and strabismus management. His clinical and research work has been published widely, and he is also the author of the well-regarded book Ophthalmology Explained. His lecture series, made freely available on YouTube, continue to educate ophthalmologists in training worldwide. Professor Sadiq has served in key editorial and advisory capacities, including as editor of the Journal of Ophthalmology Pakistan, and on multiple national health boards. His leadership roles include serving as General Secretary of the Association of Pediatric Ophthalmology Pakistan, Deputy Provincial Coordinator for the National Program for Prevention and Control of Blindness, and is a member of federal and provincial health task forces shaping the future of pediatric eye health and universal health coverage. His outstanding service have earned him numerous honors, including the Distinguished Service Award and a gold medal for excellence in ophthalmic education by the Ophthalmological Society of Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a dedicated educator and a pioneer in ophthalmology, and most importantly, a compassionate and a good doctor who epitomizes all the good values of an Aitchisonian, Professor Ali Ayaz Sadiq.
Principal Saab, Principal Saab, Headmistress, teachers, Headmistress Senior School, students, parents, Assalamu Alaikum. So I've been thinking when Principal Saab told me to come here, I've been thinking what should I be talking about. And it takes me a while to come to a point where we can understand what the conversation should be. First and foremost, we are here to congratulate these kids. Excellent job. I want to congratulate you for doing what you've done, and the march past and the way that you came and the Assalamu Alaikum, everything was phenomenal. So excellent. I see a lot of confidence. It's just not only academics that they're doing well in, and that's very important. The other conversation that I want to have, and please allow me to have this one. I, like you, am a father of two who study here, and I have been having this conversation with Principal Saab many a times of what we want Aitchisonians to be. What's the product that we want? What does it mean to be an Aitchisonian? And this conversation must happen between all the stakeholders, and there are three stakeholders. The first is the parents, the second obviously are these kids, and the third is the administration of the school. And I would want to extend the administration to the board. And it's very important for we to understand what product we want. Now, this is the biggest investment of our lives. I see parents, no matter how successful they are, no matter how many accolades they've had, when they're talking about their children, you see this spark. You see a lot of pride, even if they've scored a goal or they've done a good swimming competition. So that investment we need to be most cognizant of. What do we want? And that brings us to the first question. What does success really mean? Once we answer that question, we'll be able to understand what a successful person means. So I have these questions. Does that mean having good grades? Does that mean going to a good university? Does that mean being rich, influential, having a lot of power? Now, at the expense of being pompous, I think I've done pretty well in my life. And I was not the top grader. I was amongst the top few, but not the top one. And I've done pretty well, I think. Success, that's relative. Today you're successful, tomorrow you might not be, and it's transient. No one in this life has not had tribulations. No one in this life has had constant success. So that definitely cannot be the criteria. Good universities, there are hundreds of good universities. There are hundreds of good schools, there are hundreds of good departments, there are hundreds of good subjects. So which one is the best university that we all strive for? And that brings me to the question, what do we look in people when we meet them? How many times in our practical life we ask, what grade did you have in grade 5? Or what medals you had? How many times do we ask which university you went to? So what are the qualities that we really look for? And that would define success, correct? People whom you meet, people whom you interact with, people whom you want to get into business partnerships. Grades, you never ask. Universities, sometimes not. So what does it really mean? And once we figure out what those things are, then we can define what our investment should be here. And that's the conversation that I want to have here. And I've been making notes because I wanted to make sure that we talk about the things that I think are important. You might disagree, and that's why it's a conversation. But for me, I think success means integrity. Success means honesty. Success means how to be fair in the most difficult of times. Teach them We have to teach them. You have to teach them. Teach them about categorical morality. That doesn't mean that all is well if it ends well. What it means is all is well if you do it well. Now don't get me wrong, the grades, the universities, they are important. But they must not define our children. This is not their worth. Their worth has to be much more than that. Teach them that the outcome is not as important as it is that you do it the right way. Teach them that the honest way is the right way. Teach them that the honorable way is the fair way. Teach them the real concept of success, because success must not be defined by winning or losing. We win some, we lose some. But success should be defined by you standing up when you fall down. Teach them that the failure is only that person who will stop putting in that effort, because the value lies in the effort, not in the outcome. Teach them to make mistakes. So I deal with a lot of kids. What I see is that very confident kids, you start examining them, you ask first question, their voice goes down. They're scared to make mistakes. Teach them to make mistakes, because they will only learn if they make mistakes. Teach them it is fine to be human. I had this conversation with my elder when he was in grade 4, I believe. And in this rut called life, we were going on and on and on, and suddenly I realized this smart, confident kid was no longer confident. So I sat down with him and I said, Zain, do you know what your Baba Jani's age is? He calls my father Baba Jani. What your Baba Jani's age is? And he said, I forget the age at that time, this is a long time back. And he told that age. And I said, do you know what my age is? And he mentioned my age, he remembered my age. And then I said, you know, we both make mistakes. You know what his reaction was? What? You make mistakes? This is what we have put in our kids. Please teach them it is fine to make mistakes, as long as you are ready to correct it. Please teach them the value of work. Teach them how important Chacha Zulfikar is, who was here when I was in junior school. He keeps the campus clean. He works in the sanitation department. Teach him how important Dr. Chacha Sadiq's work is. He keeps the grounds lush. Teach him how important Chacha Razak is. Teach him that the guard who's standing there is looking after your security, and he's as important as the teacher who's sitting on the podium. Teach them the value of work. Teach them empathy. We're losing that. Teach them to be kind. Teach them to greet those who are less fortunate. Teach them to be happy on others' achievements. We're losing that one also. Teach them to applaud your friends when they succeed. Teach them to share homeworks. We don't do that anymore. Teach them not to be selfish. Teach them to smile. Some kids were smiling, some kids not so much. Teach them. Everyone needs to smile. Teach them to hear the birds. Teach them all of these things and teach them to be fair and just. And mostly, they must learn how to enjoy the journey. They should forget about the destination, because if they enjoy the journey, I promise you the destination is going to be good. All will be well if they do it well. And one thing that we had in Aitchison which we've lost, and I know because I've had these conversations with Principal Saab and he has his eye on the ball. Teach them to laugh on their own. Teach them to laugh at themselves. It is very important to take these things lightly. Principal Saab, allow me, I want to share a letter that Abraham Lincoln wrote when he was the president to his son's headmaster. And it's a beautiful letter. And this man who was the president, one of the most successful president, look at what his values or what he wanted his child to have. So I want to read that. He starts with, he will have to learn. I know that all men are not just. All men are not true. But teach him also that for every scoundrel, there is a hero. For every selfish person, there is a dedicated leader. Teach him that for every enemy, there is a friend. It will take time, I know. But teach him, if you can, that $1 earned is far more valuable than 5 found. $1 earned more valuable than 5 found. Teach him to learn to lose and also to enjoy winning. Steer him away from envy if you can. Teach him the secrets of quiet laughter. Let him learn early that bullies are the easiest to kick. Teach him if you can the wonder of books, but also give him quiet time to ponder over the eternal mystery of birds in the sky, bees in the sun, and flowers on a green hillside. In school, teach him it is far more honorable to fail than to cheat. Teach him to have faith in his own ideas, even if everyone tells them that they are wrong. Tell him to be gentle with gentle people and tough with tough ones. Try to give my son the strength not to follow the crowd when everyone is getting on the bandwagon. Teach him to listen to all men, but teach him also to filter all he hears on a screen of truth and take only the good that comes through. Teach him if you can how to laugh when he is sad. Teach him there is no shame in tears. Teach him to scoff at cynics and to be aware of too much sweetness. Teach him to sell his brawn and brain to the highest bidder, but never to put a price tag on his heart and soul. Teach him to close his ears to the howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he's right. Treat him gently, madam. Treat them gently, but do not cuddle them, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. So parents, when madam tries to discipline, trust her. She's doing her job. Let him have the courage to be impatient. Let him have the patience to be brave. Teach him always to have sublime faith in himself, because then only he will always have sublime faith in mankind. This is a big order, but see what you can do. He is a fine little fellow, my son. And you people are fine little fellows, my sons. And we must do this together. The school, the parents, we must teach them that they have to be fine fellows. We must teach them that they need to be Aitchisonians, that when they are seen outside, anyone can say Aitchisonian hai, integrity to hogi. That is what Aitchison should be. And Principal Saab, the work that you are doing, the deep dive that you are making, there is no doubt in my head that inshallah इन बच्चों में इंटेग्रिटी भी होगी और ये बच्चे अपने ऊपर हंस भी सकेंगे इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
The chief guest will now be presented with a souvenir by the principal. Ladies and gentlemen, here we end our prize giving ceremony. Let us all stand in honor of our national anthem. Dear parents, kindly remain seated and wait for the chief guest to leave the hall.
Thank you. Lovely.